All right, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial how to do checkpoint one in case you need some help. Checkpoint one of our illegal wildlife trade project is going to have you pick an animal that's illegally traded to research and then look up a series of questions to help you guide your research on that. So when you're into checkpoint one, the first thing you need to click on is down here in the resources for everyone, the animal research list. When you click on that, you will see a list of animals that are illegally traded. And you need to pick one of these, but before you start researching, please pay attention carefully. When you pick an animal, before you start looking up the questions and answers for it, please text, preferably text me because it'll be quicker. You could text me at 440-879-7269, or you can email me, but I can't promise I'll get right back to you on an email. I don't want too many students doing the same animals. It's kind of boring on my end. So if you text me, for instance, you want orangutans, I'll get back to you and say, sure, go ahead and start researching, or we already have 2 or 3 students doing that, so pick another animal. You may want to text me your top 3 choices. That way we don't have to go back and forth as much. But once I approve of the animal that you've chosen, you'll get back into checkpoint one here, click into checkpoint one product. And when you do, remember at the top here, you will always have a summary of what you're going to turn in. This summary says complete the research table, which is right down here, and complete a 1 crap test. I'll show you where that is. That's near the bottom of the test page, and I'll show you how to do that too. So in this research table, on the left side, we have a series of questions, and we have a place for you to put the source. Please don't forget that. You need to list every source that you use to answer these questions. On the right side is where you're going to type your answers. So for instance, if I picked the panda, I'm going to look up what the common name of the panda is, type it over here, write down the source or copy and paste the source that I used here, and then I will do the same for the scientific name. If you need 2 websites to find these answers, just list both sources down here. You might get lucky and one has both, or you might need 2 different sources to answer these, just depends. You must use at least 3 different sources between all of the questions in this chart. So you can use one source to answer the first question, the second, the 5th, the 6th, that's fine. You just need 2 other sources to fill out the rest of the questions. So when you're all said and done and I look through your sources, there should be 3 different ones in some of these boxes, but you can use one source to answer more than one question. You must answer all of these questions before you submit. And I hinted earlier that you also need to do a CRAP test. If you had me for physics, we did that in one of our projects. A CRAP test is basically determining if our source is a good, credible source. So what we're going to do is answer these questions about currency, relevance and reliability, authority, and purpose. Notice the first letters, C-R-A-P. That's why we call it a CRAP test. Down below. So you have to do at least one. So find one of your sources from the research table. Put that link here so I know which one you're talking about, and then answer the 2 questions for currency in this currency box. Once you've done that, answer the 2 relevance and reliability questions here, authority here, and so forth. The cog skill for selecting relevant sources is pretty simple. If you do 1 CRAP test for 1 source, you'll get a C. If you do 2 CRAP tests for 2 of your sources, it'll be. And if you do 3 CRAP test sources for 3 of your sources, even if you had 5 sources, you need 3 CRAP tests and you'll get an A on this cog skill as long as you've answered all these questions. And these questions are also going to be used in checkpoint 2, so it'll help make checkpoint 2 a little bit easier for you if you answer these well. You can copy and paste some of these answers from websites in checkpoint 1, but then in checkpoint 2, you'll have to put them into your own words. So some students like it doing that because checkpoint 1 gets done quicker, but then they take longer in checkpoint 2. Some students take longer on checkpoint 1 and put everything in their own words right now, so they could just copy and paste their own work into checkpoint 2. Either way works, it's up to you.